One thing I want to make clear is that when you're sending a follow-up email to a potential client, do not ask, are you still interested? Are you still interested? Hi, it's Orit here. Welcome to the Essetino Artist channel, where we help you simplify your marketing so you can amplify your results and make more money doing what you love. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to follow up with potential clients and specifically what to avoid when you are following up with them. We're going to go through a couple examples together and you can totally swipe my email templates for your own use. So let's get started. So before I show you the email templates and the examples, one thing I want to make clear is that when you're sending a follow-up email to a potential client, do not ask, are you still interested? So avoid that. That's the number one thing. You don't want to ask, are you still interested? And the reason for that is, they've contacted you once before, so they expressed interest already. It's just that for whatever reason, let's say it's budget or not the right timing, or they don't have content ready, there are a whole bunch of other objections that are standing in the way. So everyone is interested, but they have an objection. So in the email, you want to basically, the purpose of these emails is to alleviate any objections and to make it so seamless, to make it absolutely easy for them to say yes. Now, how do I know this? I'm a YouTube growth coach and a digital marketing designer, so I've worked with thousands of clients designing graphics and PDFs and websites. So I've had a whole bunch of different job orders, and it really forced me to hone in my communication skills specifically over email, to the point of where most people, whenever I was following up with them, they would say yes. And so the money is really in the follow-up. Make sure you follow up with your clients, because otherwise you're leaving money on the table. So let's take a look at these examples. Now, there's different situations. There might be someone that you've just spoken with 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and then there's other clients that you followed up from conversations that you've had 3 months ago. Each email must be customized to their situation, but it does include a few key points across the board. So let's take a look at this one first, and I'll explain what those key points are. So this is an email that I sent out to a client where I've had contact with them 2 weeks ago, and it was regarding lead magnet design. So it's designing a PDF guide that they would go and use as an opt-in freebie to grow their email list. So it says, "Hi," and then I put the name of the client. "Hope you're having a great week. I'm following up as promised on our conversation below about designing your PDF guide so you can use this as a lead magnet to grow your email list." So right off the bat, you want to have a very personable intro, and then this sentence, the very first sentence, must state why you are emailing them. So say that you're following up as promised, and in your initial conversation with them 2 weeks ago, you should have let them know that you will follow up with them in 2 weeks' time. And if you didn't do that, that's totally fine, but start doing that moving forward so that your clients know what to expect, that they're going to hear back from you. So state what it is for, state why you're following up, just remind them of what the project was. And this part is very critical. This states the benefit of your project, your service, whatever it is that you're doing for them. Make sure you state the benefit. So this is the what, and this is why they should care. Now, the second half of the email is basically offering more value than you had previously, offering a discount, or asking them a question where the answer is pretty much a no-brainer, and it's pretty much like it should be a yes. And if it's not, then that's totally fine. You're gonna move on. But this second half should really speak to adding more value. So in this email, I said, "I also wanted to let you know I'm offering a 20% discount on all services this week, and the offer expires on." Very important. If you are offering a discount, state the date. It creates urgency so that they know they have X amount of time before needing to make a decision. And then one simple question to end it off with: would you like to use this discount to complete this lead magnet design project and have me take this off your plate? So the question isn't just, would you like to take advantage of this offer? It's using certain language to state that, hey, you get a discount, you get to complete this lead magnet that will help you grow your email list, and I will take it off your plate. So you're really creating this visual of what it's like to do business with you and what it will look like once the project's complete. Let's say you're not offering a discount. So here is a similar situation, like a 2 weeks ago type situation. So you were in contact with them 2 weeks ago and now you're following up. So this first part is exactly the same, reminding them of who you are and what you can do for them and why it matters. And the second part, again, we're asking a question here. I know you mentioned you needed to work on getting your content ready first. So specifically state an objection that they had previously. So they might have stated it's not the right time, they have to deal with other high priority projects, or maybe they don't have something ready for you yet. So in this case, you want to reiterate that and then ask, how is progress coming along? So whatever that objection is, think of how you can uplift that or make it easier for them to move forward. In this case, I said, I've also worked with my clients to create content from scratch. So please let me know if you'd like to get on a quick call and run through what you have so far. Happy to help. So again, the objection was that they needed to put together the content for the guide that I was going to design for them. And I'm making it super easy by saying, hey, I've helped people out with this before. Let's remove the barrier and I'll help you move forward. So feel free to use these templates if you're in a similar situation, but definitely customize it to the conversation that you've had with the client in the past. Here is a more longer term. And by the way, notice how simple these emails are. So very, straight to the point, short, not long-winded. You're not selling your services or talking about your product again. You're not asking, are you still interested? It's very personalized, reminding them of the benefit and asking them a direct question on whether they want to engage. So this is an email that I had engaged with the client 3 months ago, 90 days. And she said, let's follow up again in the summer because I have to finish this thing that she was working on. So this is the email I sent to her. Hi, and then I put her name. Happy Tuesday. I'm following up as promised on our conversation below about starting YouTube to grow your creative business. So notice it was a coaching client, prospective coaching client. So we were going to start coaching sessions on helping her grow her channel. So I put starting YouTube and then the benefit to grow your business. Next, I know you were waiting to finish your teaching contract first, so I'm checking in. How are you doing? Looking forward to reconnecting. So notice this email is very simple, very basic, and the question I'm asking is, how are you doing? It's not, are you still interested, or when would you like to get started, or anything like that. Because this is a longer term situation, what the goal of this email is to just reconnect and re-engage. And the reason for that is so much has happened probably in those 3 months that instead of selling right away, you want to show that you actually care about her goal to grow her business or whatever the why is over here, and that you're just checking in to see how they're doing. So this question will elicit not a no, it will elicit, it's an open-ended question, and she'll describe what's going on for her, and this gives you more of a check-in as well to see where she's at. This actually, when I sent this, she wanted to get started right away. So that worked out, but they might answer that question and say some other things have come up. And if that's the case, think of how you can alleviate those objections by sending something like this as your second email. Or if it's really not a good time for whatever reason, you can say, okay, that's fine, no problem. I'll follow up in 2 weeks to see how you're doing. Or you can say, when would be a good time to follow up? I just like to say, this is when I'm following up, and then I'll put it in my calendar and I'll do it rather than leaving it up to them. So here I'll just leave it on this screen so you can take a look at it in case you're copying these email templates. Again, feel free to swipe these and use them in your own business, totally fine, but make sure you customize them to your client as it'll be more effective. So if you found this video helpful, please do give it a thumbs up. And make sure you head down to the description to watch the recommended video that I have for you about automating your coaching business. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.